Good morning, little one. How are you? You know, guys, I love her little spiky hair. Your papa used to have spiky hair too. Yeah. These PJs look so cute on you. Happy Saturday, guys. Having a very low-key morning as a family, of course. Still getting used to, you know, slower mornings. Right now, we have a fun-filled day today. We're going to a festival, local festival. I'm gonna hopefully go on a hayride. Hopefully have Celia's face painted by some Girl Scouts. And just, you know, enjoy the day as a family. And later on, my uncle's gonna be coming over to see Bryony. And last night, my other uncle came by, saw her, and just, it's just so crazy. Like, when you don't see somebody for a while, and then, like, you meet up the next time, you're like, wow, they got so big. Like, when Celia was at the hospital, not with us for a while, and we were at the hospital for a couple of days, when we saw her again, we were just like, holy crap, she's so big. And like, compared to, you know, her sister, it's just crazy, you know, and time just goes so fast. But, you know, it's such a special time in our lives, so we're gonna enjoy it.
Are you a super good big sister? Not right now, honey. She's getting sleepy right now. She's been such a good big sister, super helpful, and just so good with her little baby. Are you eating hay? Do you want it? Yeah? Okay. What did you do?
Oh my.
Got your nails painted? What color? Pink. So pretty.
Where'd she go? Come on, baby. It's okay. Stick your feet out. There you go.
Woo! Just got back from that festival, guys. That was so nice to get out. It is literally like 100 degrees here in Minnesota. It is not fall-like at all. Like, we didn't even have hot weather in August for some reason, and now in September it's like literally 100 degrees. I wasn't leaking. I was like sweating under my boobs just like from all the heat. And I had Bryony all bundled up because Celia was a February baby, so I'm used to like keeping babies warm, and so we were like stripping clothes off of her. But the new stroller worked out so well. We just put Celia's seat back a little bit, but she honestly has been like such a good kid. Not that she wasn't a good kid before, but she would push things more. But just this week she's been so helpful, and like, she held my hand when she was walking around. Normally she'd try to dart off, and I think I've been saying a lot of stuff like, sister's watching you, you got to teach her how to be a good girl. And I'll say like, show Bryony how to put your shoes on and stuff like that, and it's really working well to motivate her. She's just so in love with her, and it's just so sweet. Now guys, we have 2 girls now, and one of the perks of having the same gender is that you have all these clothes and things that you can reuse. But of course, as we're walking around this festival, like they have vendors and stuff, we see the cutest little like handmade hat display, and of course I don't need to buy hats for these girls, but they are so cute. I tried to get matching ones, but they didn't have matching that would actually fit their head. So I got this one for Celia, so cute, and then this one for Bryony for this winter, and they can wear them together. I can take pictures of them. I just think it'll be so cute. And they also said if they don't fit, we can exchange them, which is really cool. Just so cute. How many of you guys are like that? It's like, I doubt they'll match a lot, but if I can find little matching outfits for them, it's just so cute. And especially since they look like the same kid. Just so excited. I honestly, like, we ran into about 4 daycare families there, which was so fun. They got to meet the baby, and I was like, I'm wearing Depends right now. I didn't say this to them, but I'm thinking as I'm walking around, I'm wearing Depends and I'm out walking around. Like, I never would have done that with Celia, like 3.5 days postpartum, but I feel so good. Like, I have one little stitch. I'm not in pain. I don't want to overdo it, of course, but it's just so nice to get out and talk to people and show the baby off, and everybody was looking at her, and one lady was like, when did you have her? She's like, and you're okay? I'm like, yeah, second time around, a lot better. I had a really good birth, so I really can't complain. I just honestly, like, this birth was such a, like, a redemptive birth. I'm gonna tear up talking about it, but I've just, after going 2.5 years carrying this, like, I don't want to say regret and guilt, because it brought us the sweetest little 2.5-year-old in the whole world that I adore. But it was just so disappointing and not at all what I wanted, and just healing and everything. And now having this birth that went so well, and I felt like seriously like $1,000,000. I'm like total opposite of depressed right now. I'm just like totally ecstatic. The hormones are just awesome, and I love my little family. I just feel like, how is Bryony not always here? She's just like a little love, and Celia's just been, I see this whole new side to her I've never seen, and it's just so special, and it makes me want to have lots and lots of babies. Aren't you supposed to like not have baby fever when you have a second baby? But she makes me want to have more, not for a while, but oh, I just feel so blessed, so blessed. I don't think I've ever been this happy in my entire life, honestly. Like, that's how good I feel. I know that can change and things like that, but I feel just amazing, and I'm so happy we get to share this with you guys, and we get to look back on this time. It's just so wonderful. And now that we like have lived here for a few years and are part of a church and stuff, we had a fellow provider and someone from our church brought us this big huge thing of chicken salad. It's amazing. It's got cranberries and grapes, and she brought us some croissants. Just so nice for like lunches. She was like, you probably have dinners planned, because she knows I did the freezer meals, but she's like, lunches are so helpful to have. So I ate that for lunch. So good. I just feel, I couldn't feel better right now, really. My dear precious Bryony Ann, you were worth all the puking sessions, all the Unisom, the throwing up at 41 weeks pregnant in the car, the sciatica. I would do it all 1,000,000 times over for you. I love you so much.
Alright guys, so picked this bad boy up not long ago. Had some extra money left over. This is a 22-inch Weber kettle. As you guys know, I've been like smoking like crazy, trying to figure out the best ways to smoke using what I have without spending too much money. This got a really good deal. This is originally like 80 bucks on full price on Amazon. I got this for 45 plus some other doodads. All I did was take the old thermometer from the other smoker and put it on there. Got some, open this really quick, chuck roast going, some apple wood with some charcoal, and this is a offset way to smoke your meat on here. It's pretty cool. And guys, since I do not have a thermometer, like wireless one, temperature probe, I thought it would be very clever and ingenious, I saw this online, to use a baby monitor. So there it is guys, the grill is within view of the baby thermometer, and it's working just fine. It connects to Wi-Fi, so it feeds off of the app right into here, and if I wanted to get a little closer view, just had to pinch it and it's holding steady. I think I'm genius. Sarah thinks I'm kind of crazy, but this is probably the silliest thing that I've done so far with smoking.
She's smiling at you. She likes it. Look, she's really mesmerized. She likes hearing you sing. Well, on Bryony's day today, we even went for a stroll, went to some garage sales. You are an active baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy Sunday, guys. It's about 8 o'clock. Gonna have a nice low-key morning. Be smoking some pork butt today, going for the long haul. That thing is amazing, guys. That kettle held temperature for like hours and hours. Just I'm so happy with it. You know, I kind of wish that I looked it up to, you know, get one of those Weber kettle grills first before I picked up that green smoker and modify the heck out of it. But you know what? I like having extra tools to do you know, cooking and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. It's a great hobby, but you know, once you start doing it, it gets very addicting. And if you guys are interested, I highly recommend picking up a Weber kettle grill to start smoking. This morning we're gonna be making some cinnamon rolls. Sarah's vacuuming. I'm sure you can hear it in the background, and we're just enjoying this time before I have to go to work again in a couple days. And my mom and dad will be coming over later. So yeah, it's just a wonderful time, guys. We're so happy. Our hearts are so full, and I don't know, it just seems perfect. You know, when you have that when you have that another kid, it's just like you couldn't imagine a life without them. And you know, we felt that way when Celia got here too. It's just like, I don't know, just overly joyous and happy right now.
Special breakfast for a special little family. So guys, sorry, like did not film most of the morning. My friend Courtney and one of her sons came to visit and meet the baby, and we were just talking and having a good time, and Celia was being her sassy self with her son, which was really funny. But Bryony is just sleeping away. Right now, I'm just letting her sleep in here. I'm not against it. We're watching her whenever she's in here, but we're slowly gonna start introducing. She doesn't sleep in there at night. She just sleeps in there when we're down here during the day. But at night, she's been great. Last night, she woke up about every 3 hours. We went to bed at 8, got up at 6, so she was up like 3 or 4 times to nurse, and then I swaddled her back up, put her right back in this bassinet that my friend lent me. That's flat and everything, so I'm trying to basically, the goal is by the time the daycare reopens after Thanksgiving to have her, you know, sleeping, napping in a pack and play, because that's daycare approved, because in Minnesota you have to follow the daycare rules with every kid, including your own. So it's just how it is. So I'm trying to prepare her just like a daycare family would prepare their infant for daycare. So first couple weeks though, you just kind of survive and do what you can. But I'm trying to really hard not to put her in the swing. I think I might sell her swing. I don't even want to use that because I don't want it to become a crutch. And I also don't want to use any vibration or things like that. I just want her to get used to sleeping when she's laid down. So that's what we're doing. She's been sleeping like, she's probably been up like a total of 1 hour, 2 hours a day right now. She's very sleepy. They say, you know, the bilirubin and stuff as that comes out of their body, they will become less sleepy. But right now, I don't think she has much jaundice. They didn't tell us, but just her eyes are a little yellow. That's about it. But anyway, now that I'm kind of stay-at-home mom for a little bit of time, which I'm really excited about, I'm feeling great, so I actually can like get out and do stuff with the girls. I want to plan my lunches, especially now that I'm nursing, solely nursing, nothing else for baby. I want to make sure I'm eating pretty well and I have great energy unlike when I was pregnant. So I kind of planned out our meals the last 2 weeks when I was still super pregnant, so that we have like our freezer meals, and I have lunches planned for Celia, and then I have like I'm gonna meal prep once a week for my lunches. So this week I'm doing sweet potatoes and chicken. So thankfully when we did our freezer meals, we had tons of sweet potatoes left over. So Sam just pulled that for me, so I don't have to really chop much. And then I'm just gonna put some Trader Joe's chicken thighs in the Instant Pot, and I'll probably just put barbecue on them or something, and then just eat that with corn or whatever veggies we have in the fridge.
Of bags of frozen veggies.
We have lots of frozen veggies, so. I mean, you guys, seriously. Why are they so precious? I could have 15 of them, except I don't want 15 kids, but I just love newborns. So guys, we kind of have a different setup to our house right now. During maternity leave, I brought the changing pad up here behind the couch, and all like our diapers and stuff, and Bryony's pajamas. I still feel weird saying her name on camera because we were not saying it for so long. So Bryony's pajamas, because we get her ready for bed, swaddle her up down here and then bring her upstairs. And then it's just been working out really well just to be kind of in the living room on the main floor most of the time, because we don't really go down to the daycare level much. I'm sure I'll use it once in a while on rainy days or whatever for Celia's sanity, but we have a lot of toys and puzzles and games and stuff up here that she can play. My friend brought the cutest little 3-month dress for Bryony for this fall. How cute is that? I absolutely love it. It's got a little belt. So stinking cute. I wish we were doing fall photos too. Maybe I'll do a fall photo of just her, or her and Celia, because that'd be super cute. But I thought I would just give a nursing update for you guys. I don't know how interested you guys are in that, but basically my history of nursing Celia, I nursed her just about 2 weeks shy of 2 years. She was exclusively nursed from 0 to 6 months, never supplemented. Praise the Lord, honestly, like I just feel really proud of that, but also very grateful because I know not everyone has that luxury, is able to do that. But I was with her, and despite some struggles at the beginning, it went pretty well. By the end, she was nursing like 1 minute a day, and we've talked about it on the vlogs leading up to her 2nd birthday. But anyway, when Celia was first born, nursing was incredibly painful. She had a great latch. I just think because I'm a redhead, sensitive skin, they said that can often make it very painful, and I don't think she had the best latch the first day or two before I met with a lactation consultant. So things were pretty brutal in the chest area. So to try to continue to nurse on cracked, swollen, bleeding, you know, nipples was very painful, like excruciating, like shivers down my body. So a nurse had recommended a nipple shield. If you guys aren't familiar with what that is, it's basically this like silicone thing that goes over, and it basically just protects your skin from the baby. And so it can allow you to heal and things like that. Now there's a lot of pros and cons to these. A lot of people say that it can cause like nipple confusion if you try to go back and wean off of these once you're healed. The baby might not remember like what it feels like to nurse on bare skin, and so you may just become dependent on these. And you may have, the baby might not be able to get enough milk out, so you may have supply issues, mastitis, stuff like that. But with Celia, I used them for about 3 weeks exclusively, and the pain dramatically decreased even the first time I used one. And then at 3 weeks I weaned her off, really no problems. I think it took about 2 days of like mood feed. I would take it off and then have her nurse just regularly, and after a couple days she was weaned off. So with Bryony, I was pretty determined not to use a shield, but it has been painful again, mostly on one side. So I'm trying to only use the shield on one side and then not use it on the other side, so she knows kind of what it feels like in both. But I'm at that stage of like, holy crap, tons of milk, not enough baby to feed, basically, and I'm hoping that'll go away soon. I don't remember how long it lasted with Celia, but I'm ready for it to go away. But that's my little update on nursing. It's been going well overall. She's sleeping well, tons of pee, poop diapers, so I'm feeling very proud of that and happy. She's so much like the same baby. I mean, they look the same, and I mean, most newborns are kind of the same, you know, they don't really do much, so it really does feel like Celia all over again, although a different baby. I don't know, it's hard to explain. If you guys have babies that look like exactly the same, you probably understand. It's very nostalgic, but I also know like it's a different kid, if that makes sense.
Good girl,ฉันหนังสือเก่งๆ okay ใหญ่สูงใหญ่สูง
Here's the finished product, guys. Like, look at this bark, and it's just, it was like falling apart. Like, seriously, look at that. Oh, stuck to the grill grates, but glad I got it all off. Rested for an hour. Looks beautiful, and we're gonna chow down.
Can I have that book? Can I have that book? Oh, baby, you wanna dancing too?
Wow. We are finishing our night. Celia's cooking. What are you cooking?
Cookies.
Cookies? What kind of cookies?
Chocolate.
Chocolate chip. Can Bryony have some?
Not yet.
Not
It's
yet.
hot.
Okay, thank you.
And put in
Put it in the dishwasher. You're gonna clean them?
It's a icky.
And tomorrow is Bryony's first doctor visit. And then we're getting pictures taken, aren't we? Newborn pictures of this little girl at our house. Should be a good day. Anyway, guys, we are going to call it a night. Thank you guys for coming along on this journey with us. I'm having so much fun just documenting these first few days with our little love bug, our little love muffin. But we will see you guys. We're just going to be kind of vlogging randomly when it makes sense. Sam has one more day off, and then we're back to his normal schedule. Well, which is never normal, of course, but
He goes back to work.
but then it's me and the girls, but I feel pretty good. I have story times listed on my calendar and different things going on, and we hope to go to an apple orchard as a family coming up soon, so just super excited. And just let us know how you guys are doing. Any new babies for you guys? I know some of you were pregnant along with me, so I'd love to know updates of your births and babies and names and all that kind of fun stuff. But we will see you guys next time.